Hey guys, welcome to a new Let's Play of Fallout New Vegas on the Xbox 360. Well, actually, I'm playing this on the Xbox Series S Game Pass, but same difference. It's a 360 game that I just recently beat for the first time. I never played it before, and I thought, why not let's try to record it and see what happens. We gotta be careful with the radio, though. There's a lot of copyrighted music in this game. So we're gonna start a new game and get right into it. Oh yeah, speaking of, this is Blue Moon by Frank Sinatra. That's definitely copyrighted, so we're gonna have to mute this. But not every song on the radio is copyright, but a good number of them are. But yeah, look at the casino stuff, man. I like Las Vegas, and I can't wait to go back. They can't keep me away forever. Look at the pretty ladies at the Gamora. Lucky 38, the Tops, just a few of the places that survived nuclear fallout. Vault 21. Well, that wasn't very nice. Yeah, the real Vegas Strip looks so much nicer than that, but it's still pretty cool that they got the neon aesthetics and stuff. There's Benny. We don't know that he's Benny yet, though. Voiced by Matthew Perry.
War never changed.
Not this. This isn't Matthew Perry, obviously. This is Ron Perlman, I
When
think.
atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Yeah, I didn't even realize at first that that was Matthew Perry from Friends. Until I saw a behind the scenes thing, and then I was like, oh yeah, it's actually pretty obvious. But I think we get right into it here at the doctor's place, right? Yeah.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Can you tell me your name? I am Wilhelm von Spoopel. No, I'm Bill. I already have a file named Bill, so that's gonna get confusing.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
I look like a sponge. We are gonna be a Caucasian male. And it really doesn't matter because it looks so bad compared to what you can do today. I guess that could kind of sort of look like me. Sort of. Eye color blue, yeah. Not that you ever see that much detail. Like, none of this matters. Age, young, sure. Oh, your hairstyle. That might be the one thing you might want to change. Actually, clean cut works. We're not all pompadour. We could have a mohawk. Let's just go with the clean cut. Just have a very regular looking dude. Hair color's brown. That seems... Oh, we gotta go with the Honest Abe. My classic that I rocked for so long before I decided to keep the mustache part. That is our character.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race. Looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try.
Vigor
Learn
tester.
right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Alright, strength. Everything will keep at 5 for the average. Perception. I don't think we're going to be working with those things too much. Endurance could be good. Health, resistance, and survival. Charisma we want to be a little bit higher. So we'll do cheery salesman. We could go up to diplomat. Intelligence, I mean, medicine and skill points is good. Agility, gun, sneak, speed. Do cat-like for that. And luck is always a good thing, so we'll go with a stacked deck. Oh, we got some points remaining. Well, we want speech above all things, so charisma will boost up to 7. And we'll put the rest in endurance, I guess.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
See if your dogs are still barking.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Cat.
House.
Shelter.
Night.
Day. It's not a choice. Sleep.
Bandit.
Reasonable.
Light.
Dark.
Mother.
Father. Caretaker. Jeans. Cookie jar.
Okay. Now, I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Conflict. No opinion.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
No opinion.
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
That's not true.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
No opinion.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Sure, in this face of the
Almost
game.
done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
2 rabbits. That's not a choice. An angry 2-headed ant.
Okay. How about this one?
A ship at sea. I guess it could kind of look like. I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like.
Last one.
2 people touching their hands together. A bearded man.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Yeah, so it looks like we're gonna favor melee weapons, sneak, and speech. Now, I didn't do much with the sneak at all in my last playthrough, but speech was vitally important. I got it all the way up to 100. And that was really good for the ending of the game. And I did start to use melee weapons, so that's kind of okay. We could switch it to guns, maybe, but that's fine.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Ah, yes, traits. I think I liked good-natured on my first playthrough, so we're gonna do that again. And small frame? Oh, but your limbs are more easily crippled. I don't know how... That is annoying when that happens. But yeah, good-natured will give us a boost in speech and stuff. I'm kind of thinking small frame. What's 4 eyes? Oh, we're not going to wear glasses. Yeah, +1 agility, I guess.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Doc Mitchell. It's no Doc Brown. Although this game is very brown.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway. Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
No, we don't want hardcore mode on. We gotta put on the outfit, right? Ah, get out of here. What are you doing telling me stuff? What are you doing telling me stuff? Oh, we have it on already. Got bobby pins. That's good for lock picking later. You know, we start with a 9mm pistol. Ah, it's terrible. There we go. Now it's brown. Very, very brown. Even the first gun we get is very brown. We got the general store and the saloon. This is where we gotta go.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
So this is just tutorial stuff, but we'll do it. You get a gun and ammo for it, so that's worth it. But it gets really cool when you help defend this town from a bunch of gang members, which we will be getting to after we learn how to play the game here. Look at me with my 21. So stupid.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Alright, I was playing Fallout 4 briefly, so how does this work now? That's right.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Yeah, there's no sprint button in this game, but see how brown the gun is? When I first saw this, I guess I was playing Starfield most recently, I guess, which graphically is modern. So coming back to this was kind of very brown and poopy. But it's not bad. I think I like it better than Fallout 4, actually. What little bit I've played of Fallout 4 anyway, I barely scratched the surface of that game. It'd be cool if they remastered this at some point. Of course, I don't know how you would get voice actors like Matthew Perry back. You would just have to reuse the lines you already have, because he's dead.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
I never really got a handle on the sneaking in this game. Because you're very... See, we're detected. Now we're hidden. Caution. But yeah, VATS is a cool system. Nice! So far, so good. Where's the rest of them? Definitely take the gecko meat. Hopefully we'll be able to cook that up at the campfire, now that I know survival skill is kind of important. Last playthrough, all I was able to make at the campfire was, bloatfly meat sliders. Because my survival skill was not that high, so maybe I'll do something a little bit different this time and focus on that.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with two of us. Come with me.
See, we just got ammo for agreeing to that, and she's gonna pay us caps. So it's worth your time to do the tutorial, really. Even though it is a little slow, I guess. Without that sprint button. What a weird looking thing. Get him, dog! Yeah! So on the bottom left, you can just follow the little yellow compass marker thing, and it'll show you. Lady, you're gonna get killed. Well, there she goes. Oh well, more stuff that we can pilfer. Bottle caps. And we can just sell all that stuff. What? Oh, it's empty. Whoa, hey.
Ah, hell's bells. There's not a day passes by I don't tell people not to come here by themselves. Some people, your word just isn't good enough for them. Then this happens. Well, it's a part of life out here. Best to accept it. But you did what you promised. Staying out here with me. Here's my end of the deal. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested? Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Yeah, so this is really slow. Like when I first turned this game on, like I said, coming from more modern games, and then like coming back to try this out because a lot of people suggested it to me. Just not knowing how to sprint, and then only to realize that there is no sprint. I got to this point, and I was just like, this is just kind of crappy. But I stuck with it and gave it a chance another day, and next thing you know, I kept playing it and enjoying it till I beat it. I didn't do nearly anything. I think I only got like 10% of the achievements. Oh yeah, you do run faster if you're not carrying a gun. I saw a speed run of this game and it's like done in 8 minutes. I don't know what they do. They like fire a grenade in the sky and then like go flying with it. And just like fly over everything. It's crazy. What the heck is all that noise? Like a landslide or something. Here we go. There's something up here. I think what we're looking for is here, but we got these bugs. Bloat flies. I got them with this here thing. Missed. I do like that cinematic camera with the VATS system. Where's that? Oh, there it is. It's like, where's the other one I killed? The bloat fly meat will definitely use. You don't need that much survival skill to cook bloat feet sliders or bloat fly sliders. There's the Brock flower that we need. Easy to miss if you're not paying attention to the little details. Is that it? Is there more Brock flowers? I don't know. Let's just follow the compass on the bottom left there. Line up with the bottom cursor and just go straight and hope that there's not a mountain in the way. That's what I found later on in the game. This strategy... No, that's an empty scorpion. But yeah, this strategy doesn't work all the time because sometimes there's a huge mountain in the way. So you can't just go straight to the waypoint. What is this anyway? I don't want to lockpick the saloon when it clearly has a front door that we can go in without getting in trouble. But we are going to a schoolhouse, I think, to get the other thing, the Xander route. Oh, hey, there's Victor. The robot that pulled us out of our grave and brought us to the doctor. We'll talk to him in a minute. I think we have to talk to him, but maybe not. He pops up everywhere, though, so might as well get to know him. What the heck? Mantis legs. You actually need a decent survival skill to cook up. I never got around to cooking them in my other playthrough. There's the Xander root. Okay. Grab a couple of these. And now we gotta return to Sunny. So the whole time you're playing this game, you could turn on the radio and listen to... Well, here's Victor. Let's listen to him.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle? Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
You know who attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that. I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
Alright, that's enough of that.
Happy trails!
But yeah, like I was saying, you could listen to the radio or Mr. New Vegas. Which really puts a whole different kind of mood on it, because, like I said, it's a lot of like Rat Pack, 1950s kind of stuff. Or 30s and 40s even. I don't think there's fall damage. Having watched that speed run where they're like dropped from the sky, I really don't think there is. But here she is. Not too long of a trip.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
So this is how you craft in this game. You go to the campfires, and yep, Brock flower and Xander root for the healing powder. You can only do one.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Alright, so we're going back to the saloon to say hi to Trudy. Cheyenne is the dog. I had, when I was younger, growing up, one of my aunts had two dogs, one named Max, and the other one was Cheyenne. So that's, I don't know, just kind of funny to me. Yeah, in the speedrun they were jumping around like crazy, so I don't know if that's like a faster form of movement. I'm just doing this because I'm bored. But it almost seems like faster to not do that. Unless there's a specific way you jump and look at the ground while you're jumping. It was very mouse and keyboard, though, the run that I saw. Welcome back to Goodsprings. It's a neat little town to start off in. Where's Easy Pete?
I'm done being
Oh,
nice.
this guy.
If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friend.
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
I didn't know pulling out my gun would interrupt his speech.
What do you want?
I want you to get the heck out of here, boy.
He's some traitor who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo.
Yeah, so you could help him if you want, but he's a jerk.
Yeah.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
I overheard your argument.
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. All right.
What happens if I help Ringo? That's what we're gonna do, but what about the people who attacked me?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
Okay. I could take that broken radio.
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world, and that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Yeah, so you need repair skill to fix that.
Be careful out there.
Which I never quite did in my first playthrough either.
What the hell is your problem?
Why are you still here, you toe? We'll get him. Just not yet. It's not the time. What is this tumbleweed doing? Going exactly where I need to go. Sunset Sarsaparilla. That's some good stuff.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm not an enemy.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
Joe Cobb's looking for you.
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight. I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
You need a hired gun, I'm available.
All I've got left on me are a handful of caps, but you get me out of this and I'll make sure the Crimson Caravan pays you back. You've got my word. We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board... Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Yeah, so we gotta round up the town to defend against these dopes. But in the meantime, we can pick up... Oh, there's a doctor's bag here? Okay. Turpentine is actually used for something. I don't remember what. Boxing times, that might be... It might just be a boost item, but it might be a permanent stat boost. Take all that. No caps. Some whiskey, but I don't want to carry extra weight that we don't need. I've never used the whiskey or anything before. Yeah, that's all crap. Some sarsaparilla. One of the safest ways to heal yourself in this game is to crack open a bottle of one of those. Definitely take all of it. Why is this considered stealing? Anyway, let's go talk to Sunny again. I gotta go to my cousin's house later on, so I should probably get to sleep relatively soon.
Hi there. Sticking around Goodsprings for a while longer?
I need your help.
Say no more. I'm in.
That was easy.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
All right.
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
Yeah, I think we can speech... Oh, I gotta get the prim, yeah.
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with a roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can. I'll be waiting.
Alright, so Trudy, I think we can do a speech thing with her.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
Yeah, speech 25, we have that.
I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock. Be careful out there.
Oh yeah, we leveled up. So speech is the big one. We could talk our way out of a lot of stuff, but we'll get our guns up since that's really low. And then put the rest in speech, I guess? Oh, what do we want here? Swift Learner, I think I went with. Yeah, additional 10% total experience points whenever you earn some, so that's good. Now, I don't think we can do speech here. I think bartering is different than speech, and that's what's required with this guy.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
Yeah, I don't...
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
Oh, we don't have that. Yeah, see, barter 24 out of 25. It's not going to work.
Look, you're bringing this on yourselves. There's no way I'm getting involved. But hey, I'm sure you can buy what you need.
Wait.
If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. The town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble.
Oh, I thought maybe that would lead to... I need supplies to fight
this
them.
Again? Like I said, I'm against taking on the powder gangers. My supplies aren't cheap, you know.
Oh, this is just to do that again. Okay.
Right. Just keep me out of it. Is there anything else?
No, we don't really have caps yet.
Take it easy now.
Yeah, I don't think I got his help my first time either. But the doctor is real easy. You just tell him that you need extra supplies and he gives them to you. It's not even a barter or a speech thing at all. Hey, wait a minute, is there... Nope, that's empty. Question is, where's the doctor? This is a huge place for one dude. Oh, there he is.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
The town's gonna be attacked.
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
There we go, I got 3 stim packs. Just like that. That's all we had to do. Oh yeah. We didn't even ask him about... Nah, that's just a waste of time anyway.
You take care now.
So we're ready, I think. I think we gotta go check in with Ringo here. And... it'll trigger the powder gangers coming. Which... Wait, is the varmint rifle actually better than the 9mm pistol? Oh, that's weird. We could go melee with the cleaver or straight razor. I guess we'll just stick to what we got.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us? Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you
Nope,
can do.
we tried everything. Oh wait, we didn't get the dynamite, but that's
All right,
gonna
I'm
fail
ready.
too.
I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play. They're getting set up in cover, but it might not go well unless we get out there soon. At least 6, Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Alright, here we go. Defending Goodsprings from a bunch of jerks. Wait, is that one of them? What is it? No, that's one of the... It's like a farmer guy. Here they are. Ow! Ow! Hold on. No, I don't want to target this guy already. He's the leader. I was aiming for this shirtless dope. 28% chance. Yeah, we whiffed. Dude! This is... Holy crap, the townsfolk are doing better than I am. Jeez, they just leveled the king leader guy. Let's get the cleaver and melee. Oh, he's dead. Wow. Is that Sunny Smiles doing all this? I'm just picking up the scraps. We could sell it all, man. Get over here, Bob. What? They got him too. I literally didn't kill any of them. So Goodsprings likes us. The powder gangers shun us now. Which is bad because there's going to be more powder gangers later on. And they're going to like instantly attack us now.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
I thought you couldn't pay, Bob.
I did have what was left of the Crimson Caravan money, but I wasn't sure if it was my right to just give it away. I owe you more than that, though, so look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp up in New Vegas if you ever visit.
Yeah, there's a lot of side stuff in this game that I did not do. Like I said, I only got 10% of the achievements. Yeah, these guys wrecked them. Alright, well, let's unload what we don't need with this guy and get some caps.
That was a hell of a fight. Let's hope it doesn't bite us in the ass later on. Can do.
Alright, so he's got 864 caps, which should be plenty. The baseball bat is actually pretty good for right now, so we'll keep that. Boxing times is unarmed plus 10. That's not permanent, so we'll sell that. The cleaver that's the worst we'll get rid of. And then all this other junk. The dynamite I'm never gonna use, so I'm gonna sell that. That's a decent amount of caps too. We'll hang on to the gecko stuff for now. The really good powder gang armor I'm gonna keep for right now. But the rest of this stuff that we skinned off these guys, let's get rid of it. It's barely worth anything anyway. Rad-X and Rad-Away are very important. Single shotgun, which one's worse? Straight razor we don't need. We've got a baseball bat instead and a cleaver. Varmint rifle, get rid of the one that is worse. They're about equal. Alright, 289 caps. Brings us to 509. I mean, we could look at some of his supplies, but I found you could just make do without ever buying anything.
Pleasure doing business with you. Take it easy now.
So, not turning on the radio because we don't want to get a copyright claim. They went that away. Yeah, we got to go to Prim. So that'll be on our compass now. And I guess we can roll with the varmint rifle. You get so much ammo for that if you do this tutorial anyway, so let's get the doctor to patch us up. It's free. Oh wait, no, it's not free. Crap. What the heck? We just got a bunch of caps. You would think you would just be able to sleep in the bed for free here, but it acts like... See... Oh yeah, there's the doctor's bag. But see how it's red text, like it's a bad thing? So I don't want to do it and get bad karma, because karma is a thing in this game.
How are you holding up?
I need help.
Don't look like nothing too serious. Let me patch you up.
50 caps. Yeah, we got that for doing some tutorial things. So.
Okay, hold still.
Not that big of a deal. Beats wasting a stim pack on that. So now we're back at full health. And we are on our way. But we do have to end things off because this is a first episode. It's got to end somewhere. So let's get our bearings before we say farewell here. Following the waypoint marker. That's junk. That's junk too. Get back to the road. The destroyed roadway. So, next time we are gonna head, I guess, south. Towards that roller coaster town in the distance. You can kind of see it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoy this series. And I'll see you next time. Take care.